you think there will ever be a time when eventually they'll be like, you know what, we're not dealing with someone? Do you guys think that it may be something that they will probably consider, or they're just right now it's just like, yeah?
I feel like eventually,
but
we're gonna be long gone though.
Who should have to wait for eventually? Time. You know what I mean?
Who should have to wait for eventually?
That sucks.
People are already tired of it because of the protests and the riots. And you know, there is a clear-cut difference between protesting and riot, but it seems like people want to blend the two as one big thing. The riots, some of it is self-motivated as far as I'm about to go get these new Jordans. And Black Lives Matter. But those that are realistically wilding out, like what happened in L.A. after the Rodney King verdict.
They were angry though, like
and this is something that was building up
because that stuff is like in your face. You know what I mean? Like so, if I'm rioting or if I'm pissed off and I see, you know, I don't know, Macy's is, you know, it's right in front of my face, and I see the mannequins with all this stuff on there. I'm gonna go at it. You know what I mean? Like if I see the stuff that's right there, you know, I think that's what it is. People it's like, you know, they purposely have this design. All right, we're gonna march down this way. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go into Newberry Street. We're gonna go. You know, that's on purpose. Right. They didn't just happen to go over there. They knew what they were doing.
I'm just baffled at the fact that like they were like going hard at those particular streets, like Newberry Street. Like, but I mean, the policemen were like, they were like trying to like really stop these dudes.
Yeah,
that was like I'm telling you, if that was like somewhere around Roxbury.
Nah, they wouldn't get.
Let it burn.
They wouldn't get.
No, but didn't they break into the expressions in Roxbury? Because it was boarded. It was boarded up. Like near Dudley.
That and the
the dispensary to that.
Yeah, they broke into the dispensary.
Where was there a dispensary?
Right across the street. When
right up in
and the Union is the Union Bank. It's like adjacent.
It's right in the corner.
Right in the cut. Yeah, it's right off. You know what Stanway Street is?
I know where Carnival goes, so let's go to Carnival Route.
It's on the roof.
It's on the Carnival Route.
It's right on Blue Hill Ave. It's right on the roof.
Like, I don't know.
And stop there and get a package, right? You know what I'm saying? Why you marching in Carnival?
Run across the street. Chicken while you at it. Right quick, yo.
Right.
Okay, so in regard to like Black Lives Matter, and then the people who say, oh, Black Lives Matter, but what about when black people kill other black people? How do you guys feel about that? Because that's a touchy subject. Like, really
they matter too. They matter too. It's not inclusive of only one particular set of circumstances, but right now the focus is on this particular issue instead of the quote-unquote black on black crime. That's something that we in the community, we need to clean that up. And I mean, they say that people don't protest or get upset about it, but there have been protests and people getting upset about it. But after a while, you get tired of singing the same song and not seeing anything happen. And now that the Black Lives Matter move is more of a pop culture thing, now the focus is being taken away from what's happening with the quote-unquote black on black crime to social and systemic racism. But that should also be included in there because particular circumstances is what's causing the black on black crime because of systemic racism, because of not having enough opportunities to keep yourself busy or constructive or what have you. I mean, a lot of that stuff ties in with each other, but the focus isn't on the whole thing. It's just only on a small little piece of it.
Makes sense. It's a fine line. Like, it goes hand in hand in my opinion. Like, I think obviously there is some issues with us in general alone, but it's not all our fault though. Like, you gotta understand that whole slave mentality, like it all goes hand in hand. Like, you gotta figure out why we're doing what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Why is it difficult for us why are we like committing black on black crime? We're stuck in a mentality where like things are basically not right with us. Like, we have poverty in our system, we have poverty, welfare systems, jobs, security, all that stuff is not guaranteed with us. And again, we're not privileged. You know what I'm saying? And I think if somebody says that, all lives should matter, I think to me, it's like really wrong for anybody to say that. And I mean, especially if you're not a black person, period. Like, you just don't know. Like, our struggle. Like, we've gone through so much shit with like the system itself. Like, we've never been privileged. We never had a silver spoon in our mouths. Like, these white folks are privileged. Like, anytime, as soon as they come out their womb, like, they're like, oh, like, and, you know, they're good. Like, pretty much, we're not.
So, do you feel like there would be less black on black crime if we had more opportunities?
Of course. I mean, like I said, I think, in my opinion, I think it's more or less, in my opinion, probably.
But more leeway, like more job training, more
Definitely.
like after school programs,
It has to
stuff
be a
like
lot.
that.
It has to be more than just that.
Yeah, more mental health, like therapy, stuff like that. Yeah, like,
Because it's a package.
That's,
Yeah.
It's a huge package.
Stimulus
that we
package.
need. Yeah.
Community package,
Just to
like, at this
piggyback.
point.
You go.
No, I was just gonna say, just starting at the core of it, just basically just giving us the benefit of the doubt. We don't even get that. You know?
Yeah. Like, you know, you look at, you know, Black Lives Matter, you know, we're just asking to matter.
Yeah.
That's something that's on a scale
We
that's
shouldn't
just
even
so
have to ask
small.
to matter, though.
Like, I matter.
That's what I'm saying.
I matter. We're like, you know, that kid that don't get no attention. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here. Look at me.
Never
you
gets
know?
chosen for dodgeball.
Right.
Always the last one.
That's what it feels like. Yeah.
So I guess that's what it is, man. But for me, you know, just to piggyback what you were saying, I do believe it's a, you know, it's a package thing that we need.
Yeah.
I think, you know, when we were talking last night, I just think that, you know, we're the only, you know, race that's always, you know, wanting to see who's better than each other. You know what I mean? Like, and that's, I think, that mentality, like you said, that slave mentality, it goes back to when they, you know, used to put us in the ring together and fight.
Yeah.
When they used to, you know, bid on us. When it's always, you know, us versus us type of thing. And that's what you get in our communities all the time. People is just always going at each other. Oh, he looks, you know, better than me. You know, he has this, you know, she you know, she got her hair done type of thing, and she looks better than me type of thing. So it's always a challenge with us. It's never like, you know, bigging each other up, giving each other props. Hey, you know, you look good. You know, I like those. Where'd you get those from? I want to go get me a pair instead of, you know, I'm taking those.
I know.
So
I mean, there is people that do that, but they're not always sincere about it.
nah.
Like,
First of all, I be doing that. And I'm always sincere. Like, I'm always sincere when I give somebody a compliment, or, you know, anytime I find something, especially when I know like other people are going to be looking for it. If I post on Facebook or anything, I always comment like, hey, you know, got it from here. Some people be like, oh, never mind where I got it from. Like, yo, I'm just trying to shine like you, feel like